Miss Keller, Michelle Royer.
Miss Keller, Michelle Royer. Miss Montgomery County. Here's Miss Keller, Michelle Royer. How are you?
I'm just fine. Very excited to be here.
You should be excited. I'm excited for all of you, too. Okay, this is an unusual story. You have the ability to teach sensory awareness classes to the elderly. So tell us a little bit about that.
That's right. When I was in high school, I didn't have a car, and my mother worked in Keller. So I used to go into Keller with her every day and volunteer at the local nursing home. And I taught classes that involved enlightening the senses of the elderly. We read the news, we looked out the window, and it just helped them communicate and feel better about themselves.
Now, you and your family also do a lot of traveling, is that right?
Well, we used to. We've been in Texas now for 7 years. I call it my home. I feel like I'm a native Texan in my heart. When I was born, though, my father was in the Navy, and we did travel quite a bit.
Well, you're a beautiful lady, and thank you very much. Congratulations to you. Miss Keller, Michelle Royer. Miss Montgomery County is Tammy Sharp. Michelle Royer, Miss Keller.
Michelle is 20 years old, stands 5 foot 11 inches tall, and weighs 130 pounds. She has brown hair and blue eyes and is a student at Tarrant County Junior College in Fort Worth. Miss Metroplex. Not Miss Metro.
Miss Keller, Michelle Royer. To go. Our next finalist is Miss Keller, Michelle Royer. Our fourth finalist is... Well, there are only 2 remaining finalists. Here we go. In just about 30 seconds, one of these ladies will be named the first runner-up and will receive a $2,000 cash scholarship award from the Texas Subaru dealers. The other will be our new Miss Texas USA, winning the cash scholarships from the scholarship sponsor that Kim told us about at the beginning of our show. She will also win a brand new Subaru, a fur, diamonds, and clothes, all worth $90,000. Here we go. The first runner-up is Miss Harris County, Leanne Locken. Miss Keller, Michelle Royer is our new Miss Texas for 1987. Michelle, the cash award, all the magnificent prizes, and also the chance to be your state's representative in Miami, Florida for the annual Miss USA pageant next February. So why don't you take a walk down there and let your fellow Texans wish you the best of luck.
Michelle is 20 years old, stands 5 foot 11 inches tall. She's a tall one and weighs 130 pounds. She has brown hair and blue eyes and is beautiful. She's a student at Tarrant County Junior College in Fort Worth, and she's going to make a great Miss Texas.
Well, Michelle, now here's the keys to your brand new Subaru. Your fur coat, courtesy of Pam Mahoney Furriers, the wonderful prizes. You are our new Miss Texas USA for 1987. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bob Eubanks wishing you the very best and congratulating our new Miss Texas USA.
Oh, I'm so excited. She's in for a marvelous and exciting year representing the Lone Star State, following in the footsteps of Lauda and Christie. Miss Texas USA. She is gorgeous. Winner of the Miss Texas USA crown and title and over $90,000 in prizes and gifts. See you all at the Miss USA pageant next February. And remember, let's go for 3. Thanks and good night.
The 1987 Miss Texas USA pageant has been brought to you by MCI. Everything you want from a long-distance service for less. And Pepsi, the choice of a new generation. And by your Texas Subaru dealers, inexpensive and built to stay that way. And Maybelline, be the best you can be with Maybelline. Remember to join us this February for the Miss USA pageant. This is Pat Haggerty speaking. Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
This is Tracy Rowland, and coming up next on the News 8 Update, sheriff's deputies search a wide area west of Fort Worth for a condemned killer who escaped from jail last night. And the Haltom City couple watched a dream get blown away in yesterday's storm. These stories and more coming up next on tonight's Update.
Resting on the rocks is where we find Miss Texas, Michelle Royer. And rising number 5, ladies and gentlemen, is Miss Texas. All right, Miss Texas, she is Michelle Royer. She's 21. She's from Keller. She attended Tarrant County Junior College. And what'd you study in college?
I was studying pre-med. Someday I hope to be a pediatrician.
Very good. Now, I also have been told that you have a 16-year-old brother who is very supportive.
That's right. He's a super guy. His last words to me were, "Go get him." And I understand that he's wearing his first tuxedo tonight, so I can't wait until the coronation ball so I can see him all dressed up.
Is he here?
He sure is. He's right back there.
I see an awful lot of tuxedos back there. Yeah. Is it true that you're going to buy him an automobile if you win all this money?
That's right. Half my prize list is promised away if I win the Miss USA crown. I promised my father that he could take part in the car and my mother could have some of the fur, and I give my brother $1,000 to buy a new car.
Did you hear that ripple through the audience? I ain't going to say nothing about that right now.
Get him waving back there.
Thank you, Miss Texas. All right, Miss Texas.
Michelle has blue eyes and brown hair. She is 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 129 pounds. Michelle is 21 years old.
Miss Florida. Miss Texas. Miss Florida. Everything that our celebrity panel of judges has seen and heard tonight has also been seen and heard by you. Now it's time for you to match your opinions with their decisions. Only our television audience will see the average score each finalist receives for the 3 semifinal competitions. Everyone here can feel the excitement, and I sense that our contestants and our audience don't really want to hear anything more from me except the name of our 5 finalists, and I have those computer results right here, do I not? Thank you. Now, good luck to all of you. Here are the names of the 5 finalists. The first is Miss Texas. We decided to try something new this year. We arranged to get several snapshots of each of our contestants. We've picked out some. They don't know which ones. And we're going to ask our finalists about them. Unlike our computer scores, these pictures will be seen by our audience here, too. And we're going to begin with Miss Texas. Come right down here with me, will you please, Miss Texas? Down here on this monitor, you'll be able to see 3 pictures with me, and we'll pick out one to talk about. Oh, it has to be number 1. Look at that. Yes. Let's have a little talk about number 1. At what age was that taken?
Well, that looks like it was about 2, and since I was sleeping, I don't really remember that. But I will say that I still sleep that way today.
I think that's a great picture. Thank you, Miss Texas. Yes. Miss Georgia, come down here to me. All right, we begin with Miss Texas. Right now, our judges are telling our computer whether Miss Texas is their choice as 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st runner-up, or Miss USA. And Miss Georgia. Now, Miss Florida and Miss Texas, will you come down here to me, please? One of you is about to become Miss USA. The other will be the 1st runner-up, which is a very important position, because if for any reason Miss USA cannot fulfill her obligation for the entire year, the 1st runner-up becomes Miss USA. Now, I'm going to read the name of the 1st runner-up, and then I'll read the name of Miss USA. The 1st runner-up is Miss Florida. Miss Texas is Miss USA. Congratulations, Michelle Royer. 3 winners in a row from Texas. You're the new Miss USA. The cash awards and all the magnificent prizes are hers, and also the chance to be our country's representative in Singapore for the Miss Universe pageant on May 26th. Now, as your predecessor, Christy Fichtner, reads the Miss USA Creed, why don't you walk right out there and show everyone how happy you are to be the new Miss USA.
Representing the states of the United States in the Miss USA pageant, in order to further the cause of peace, justice, and mutual understanding, we solemnly dedicate ourselves to the highest ideals of sportsmanship, friendship, and goodwill among all of the people of the United States.
Now, on behalf of Michelle Royer, our 3rd winner in a row from the state of Texas, and myself, this is Bob Barker saying good night, everyone.
Eastern is pleased to have been selected to assist with air transportation from throughout the United States for tonight's special telecast. Eastern, the one to the sun. Tonight in Albuquerque, the Cinderella slipper was found to fit Miss Texas, Michelle Royer, and she became Miss USA 1987. For her, for Bob Barker, our guests, our contestants, and everyone connected with tonight's pageant, we'll be looking for you on May 26th when we bring you the Miss Universe pageant live from Singapore, right here on CBS. I'm Mary Fran. Good night, everyone.
Up next is the Eyewitness News Update with Bob Wormseth and Jennifer Whitney, only here on Channel 47.
Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
And wearing a silver foil tropic swimsuit, Michelle Royer, Miss USA. All right, come on down, Miss USA. And now, we have 5 more young ladies to get to know, and we'll do just that right now as we wind up our interview competition, beginning with you, Miss USA. She is Michelle Royer. She lives in Keller, Texas. She's 21, and she's planning to study medicine. Now, have you decided what type of medicine you're going to specialize in?
Yes, I'd like to become a pediatrician. As soon as I finish my reign as Miss USA, I'm planning on going back to school and hopefully getting into medical school.
Good for you. Now, I had the pleasure of crowning you Miss USA last February, and since then, what have you been doing? Lying around the house waiting for the Universe pageant?
Oh, hardly. They've had me very busy. I've traveled to about 12 different states, as well as going back to Texas for a big homecoming celebration. And I spent 2 days in my little hometown of Keller of about 8,000 people, and we celebrated for 2 days and finished up the whole thing with two-stepping at Billy Bob's Country Western Parlor in Fort Worth. Just like I taught Loudy.
Yeah, she's doing very well. When you went home wearing that crown, did your family wait on you hand and foot, treat you like royalty?
Oh my goodness. The motto at my house is that when, just as the Oriental make you leave your shoes outside, my mom says you can leave your crown on the front porch. You're to do your own laundry, clean the bathroom, and iron your own clothes just like always.
Good for Mom. Thank you, Miss USA. Miss USA.
Michelle is a blue-eyed brunette. She is 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 135 pounds. Michelle is 21 years old.
Miss Singapore, Miss USA. Singapore. It is time now to announce the names of our 5 finalists. It's also a chance for you to determine what kind of judge you'd be. You and our panel have both seen and heard the same competition since our semifinalists were announced. This time, the scores you will see represent the average score each contestant received for the 3 semifinal competitions. Now, let's find out who our judges have chosen to be our 5 finalists. Here we go. Number 1, Miss USA. First it was a dream, then it was out of reach, then it moved closer, and now that dream is looking more and more as if it could happen. Each of our 5 finalists has come face to face with her dream. The 1,000,000-to-1 odds are now 4-to-1 that she might become the next Miss Universe. The time has come for the judges to make their ultimate selections. From these 5 finalists, each judge will choose his or her 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st runners-up, and of course the new Miss Universe. Each finalist will come center stage here and will receive from each judge a ranking rather than a score. Now let us begin the selection of the new Miss Universe. Best of luck. Are you ready, ladies? Are you ready, judges? All right. Miss USA. The eyes of Texas are on Miss USA, and so are the eyes of the judges, who will determine if she is to be the next Miss Universe. Miss Italy. The 2nd runner-up is Miss USA. You did very well, Michelle. Will both of you come right down here, please?